Expand 1 half x minus 3y to the fourth power. The first thing we'll do is rewrite this as 1 half x plus, and then negative 3y, and then to the fourth power. Next, we'll draw Pascal's triangle. So we have a 1 here, and then we put 1's in the sides. 1 plus 1 is 2, and then we put 1's in the sides. 1 plus 2 is 3, 2 plus 1 is 3, and we put 1's in the sides. 3 plus 3 is 6, 1 plus 3 is 4, 3 plus 1 is 4, and we put 1's in the sides. This is row 0. This is row 1, this is row 2, this is row 3, this is row 4, and that's where we want to be. We want to be in row 4, and the reason is because we have a 4 here as the exponent. All right, let's go ahead and do it. So you start off by writing the first number, so 1 times, and then you look at this. So this gets raised to the fourth power times, and then the next piece gets raised to the 0 power plus. Then we go to the next number, so 4. So 4. Then again we have 1 half x, but this time it goes down from 4 to 3. And then here we get negative 3y to the first power, because it goes up from 0 to 1, plus. Then we go to 6. We get 1 half x, and this goes from 3 to 2. And then we have negative 3y, and this goes up to 2, plus. Then we go to the next number, which is 4. We end up with 1 half x, and this one's going down, right? We've been going down. 4, 3, 2, 1. And the other one is going up. 0, 1, 2, and then now it's going to be 3. Boom. And the very last one is 1. So 1. Then we have 1 half x, and we're going all the way down to 0. And the last piece is negative 3y to the fourth power. Let's check this. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And we have 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. All right, let's carefully work this out. Let me use a different color. Let's start with this piece here. Anything to the 0 power is 1, so no issues there. Here we're going to get 1 half to the fourth power. 2 to the fourth is 16, so we get 1 over 16 x to the fourth. That's it. In this next piece here, it's going to be a minus sign. The reason is here we have a negative 1 and we have an odd exponent. Keep in mind, if you have negative 1 to an odd power, that's negative 1. And if you have negative 1 to an even power, that's 1. Okay, so we have a minus, and looks like we have 3 times 4 is 12. We're going to have a 12. And we're going to have 1 half cubed, so times 1/8. 4 goes into 12 3 times, and it goes into 8 2 times. So all of these numbers simplify to 3 halves. And then here we get an x cubed and a y. Notice how I do these computations on the side. You really don't want to do it in the middle of the problem, because then the problem ends up becoming a million steps. All right, so this piece is done. This next term, this is an even power, so this is going to be a positive. We have a 6, so I'll write it up here. We have 1 half squared, so it's 1/4. And then we have 3 squared, which is 9. Okay, so this is equal to, let's see, 2 goes into 2, 2 goes into 4 2 times, and it goes into 6 3 times. So we end up with 3 times 9, which is 27 over 2. So we get 27 over 2, and we end up with an x squared and also a y squared. Getting there, 2 pieces left. This next one's going to be a minus because the 3 is odd. So minus, we have a 4, we have a 1 half, and we also have a 3 cubed. So 3 squared is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. So this is 27. And then 2 goes into 4 2 times. So 2 times 27 is 54. So this is minus 54. Looks like the x is being raised to the first power, and the y is being cubed. Finally, the last term, so this piece is done. We have 1 half x to the 0 power. That's 1, so it's insignificant. This is an even exponent, so this is going to be positive. And then we have 3 to the 4th power. 3 to the 4th power is 3 squared, or 9 times 9, which is 81. And then we have y to the 4th power. And that is the final answer. So to recap, the first thing you do is rewrite it in the form a plus b to the n. So we had a minus, so we had to write it as plus negative. Really, really important. Then you look here at this number, and that's the row you want to go to. So you always start at row 0, and then 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we're in row 4, and there we are. So you write down the coefficient, you start with this piece, and you raise it to the 4th power, and then the next time you raise it to the 3rd, and the next time to the 2nd, and next time to the 1st, etc. So the first term starts being raised to the 4th power and goes down, and then the second term starts being raised to the 0 power and goes up. And that's it.